MyPillow has declared war on the machines. The machines, yes. That means it's time for another episode of Pillow Talk.
God gave me this platform. I already know I'm going to win. China did our vote. Biden and Harris would say, hey, we're here to protect the country, and resign. Mike Lindell's a conspiracy.
But you haven't.
Just forget about the evidence. This was attacked.
That's right. So now that's MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell, and he was recently at a gathering to support a crazy Arizona GOP candidate named Kari Lake. Kari Lake, of course, buys into the whole election conspiracy theories that MyPillow is pushing, so big surprise. Now, when he was there, though, he announced a new plan to take on the machines.
Right now, I've been working on it 5 months, and we're doing a class action. Actually, I'm announcing it here. I announced it on my program. You all watch frankspeech.com? Keep watching. But it's a class action lawsuit against all machines and that they're defective devices, okay? I have lawyers worked on this for 5 months. We're getting county commissioners, county clerks. They're all the plaintiffs, and we've already got about 300 on board. And we're going to get rid of these machines once and for all for any election in history.
We're going to get rid of the machines. We're going to get rid of them. They're defective. They're all defective devices. We're going to come after them with our class action lawsuit. Okay. So obviously the plan here is reject modernity, return to monkey. At least according to Mike Lindell. Now, of course, a lot of people were like, wait a minute. Is he declaring war on all the machines? Like every single machine? We've seen movies where that did not end up very well. Especially now that we have, I don't know, drones and stuff. And what if we do Skynet? Oh my God. What if MyPillow is the start of Judgment Day? All right, I've been watching too many 80s movies, okay? No, but it's pretty ridiculous. But all right, so now, obviously, MyPillow had to come out later on and do a qualifier with the Daily Beast. And he said, all voting machines, it is a defective product, class action lawsuit. Okay, but well, here's the thing. It's not a defective product because you lost. That's not how that works. Yes, the things were working just fine. The problem is for you didn't get the result that you wanted. That doesn't mean it's defective, okay? But look, at the same time, by the way, if the voting machines were gone, and I'm talking about the ones, like where you push the button and if for the candidate, I'd actually be fine with that. I mean, yes, return to hand-counted paper ballots. Wait, do I actually agree with MyPillow? Oh my God. What strange days, but I would actually like to get rid of the voting machines and return to hand-counted paper ballots. That way you can get, full accountability. Now, not because I believe that there's some weirdo fraud going on, but it also really makes it so that any potential is eliminated. Gone, so that there's never any question, so that the Republicans can't keep running on, voter fraud, etc. And so, yes, there's a paper trail, and that makes sense. So there's never any question, right? So now, I've been a proponent for this, by the way, for a very, very long time. You can go back years and years before I ever heard of MyPillow, right? Or any of this election fraud nonsense. I was like, hey, you know what we should do? We should probably do hand-counted paper ballots because, again, they're more secure. There's more accountability, there's a paper trail, et cetera, et cetera. So now that doesn't mean that MyPillow is correct when, he talks about how China, this was attacked, China, they teamed up with the Italians and the Iranians and the Pomeranians to steal the election to Donald Trump. No, all the election results had to be verified again because of all the, challenges from Trump supporters using hand-counted paper ballots. And so they did the recounts and they found, oh, the results were actually pretty accurate, maybe off like a couple of hundred votes here and there, or a couple hundred ballots. Some went to Donald Trump, some went to Joe Biden. And so, generally fairly accurate. So, why not skip all of that and just go with the hand-counted paper ballots? Again, it's going to take a while, but why not just eliminate all doubt? That would make sense. Now, of course, there's a reason, and it's because they're not going to do this because it's the companies that make money selling these machines like, or companies like Smartmatic and Dominion. And let me tell you, when you're selling voting machines, you don't want doubt around your product. And that's why, of course, Mike Lindell is being sued by Dominion and Smartmatic for telling these outrageous lies. So these lies are, of course, defamatory, they're false, hurts their business interests. But as far as this lawsuit is concerned, there's no way in hell. A class action lawsuit against all the machines? No. It's not going to work at all. There's been no proven mass voter fraud with these machines. There's no evidence of China hacking the vote. The packets were not captured. They were not changed. And once again, he is wasting his time and his money. Now, if he stuck to the message of, we should do hand-counted paper ballots because there's a small chance of errors or even possibilities of malicious actors messing with the results. And again, I've talked about before how that is certainly possible with voting machines. That doesn't mean it happened. There's no evidence to show that it has happened in this election. Nonetheless, if he went out and said, look, there's a possibility, and so just to be on the safe side, let's do hand-counted paper ballots, just to make sure, then I would actually agree with MyPillow, and I think you would be bringing up a good point. But that's not what he's doing, of course. Because what he's doing is bringing in the Pomeranians. No, leave them out of it. They didn't hack the election. The election wasn't hacked. It wasn't, there wasn't machines. You don't need to go to war on your toaster, all right? It didn't hack the election. Just relax. Leave out the lies. Leave out the bullshit because you were asking for trouble.